Hi guys, this is Shubham and today we'll be learning about the most simplest machine learning algorithm called linear regression. I have tried to simplify this video as much as possible so that anyone with no prior knowledge can easily understand what linear regression is. This will be the first video which will be a stepping stone for understanding more complex algorithms in the future. So let's get started. So let's consider you stay in an imaginary world called MAW. M-A-W. So you stay in this place and you have started your own business selling electronics. So it has been 5 years and you want to look at the data of your sales so that you can plan for the next financial year. So this is some simplified data that you can look at. In the first year, you did a sales of $1 million. Second year, you did $2 million. Third year, you did $3 million. In the fourth year, you made sales of $4 million, and in the fifth year, you did sales of $5 million. Now, you need to look at this data and try to predict how much sales you will do next year so that you can plan your next year accordingly. So what we do is we make a chart. So where one line represents the sales you did, like so if this is 0 million, 2 million, 3, 4 million, 6 million, and 8 million, and the other line represents the year that this was the 0th year. This somewhere here it will be the first year of your business, second year, third year, and here somewhere it will be the fifth year. So you plot accordingly. So for the first year there was sales of $1 million, which comes here. Second year the sales was of $2 million, then $3 million, then fourth year it was $4 million, and in the fifth year it was $5 million. So you plot these points and then you just stretch a line which connects all these points and then stretch it infinitely both sides. Obviously here negative years wouldn't make sense, but just stretch the line completely. Once you stretch the line, you can see that it has gone it has extended from this point to infinity. So when you want to predict what will be your sales next year, which will be the sixth year, the sales will be from this point where this line is met, which is $6 million. Similarly, when you extend for the 100th year, if you extend the line, it will be somewhere $100 million. And how will you know that? You can just get the equation of the line and then replace the year with the year that you want to predict the sales for. So for 100th year, it will be sales will be equals 100 plus 0, which is $100 million. So obviously this is a very idealized case where there is a linear growth in any business. In practical world, you would hardly see such perfectly fitted linear models. Now, this was to give you a brief idea of what linear regression is. Now, let's try to see some real world examples. So, now this is some real world example. Now, this is not related to sales, but some other thing. But you can see that the points are not perfectly in a straight line. If the data is not ideal, which it never is, you need to draw a line which reduces the difference between the points which are already there and that line to the minimum possible. So if you look at this data, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So if you look at this data, this line is the line when you take the distance between the line and any point, and if you take the sum of all these distances, it will be the least for these line. If you take any other line, the error, which is the distance between the line and the point there, will be more than what we see in this line. Some examples will be of some differently fitted data. So for some different data, how a line will fit. So you can see these examples. Now an animation to show how you will fit this thing. So you draw a common line which is maybe parallel to x-axis, and then you start calculating the distance between the points and the line, and start moving the line accordingly such that there is lesser difference. I wouldn't go into the gradient descent which is used, as that will be little bit advanced topic for you, but you can think that we are just trying hit and try and trying to minimize the distance between the line and all the points. So this is how the line fits, and that's all. So this is what the linear regression was. To summarize this, linear regression is the most basic machine learning algorithm, which basically does what it basically does is fits a line through all the points. It tries to fit the line through all the points, but when the data is chaotic, what it does is it minimizes the error, which is the distance between the line and the corresponding points, such that there is no other line which will have lesser error than the one which we have drawn. So that's all for today. This was an attempt from my side to explain linear regression in a simplified manner. Let me know your views and what all things I can improve so that I can implement those in further videos. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.